I mean, some people respond better to a dominant, authoritative hypnotist. And some people respond better to a maternal, gentle, permissive hypnotist. You want to be flexible enough to be able to be either. There is a way of testing whether somebody responds better to permissive methods or whether they respond better to authoritative methods. And based on how they respond, you want to do it in a way that fits with them the best. So it doesn't require a dominant personality. And along those lines, it's not in voice either. Because I sort of get into like my hypno voice when I start doing hypnosis, but it's not, like some people ask, do you have to have a deep voice? No. Do you have to be able to speak in a monotone? No. The most important thing is, does your voice tone match what you're saying? Congruence, that's what matters. Because a lot of hypnosis is relaxing the client. So then you want to sound relaxed. You'll be like, let every muscle in your body go deeply relaxed. Let your let your shoulders just loosen up. You want to sound relaxed. But if you're talking about the next time you're in front of a group, you're going to be energetic, you're going to be happy, you're going to be completely confident. If you say that in a monotone, that's not going to work. It really is matching what you're saying with how you're saying it more than anything else. If you look again at all the hypnotists, say in Toronto, you have hypnotists with heavy accents. You have hypnotists with even slightly nasal voices. You have hypnotists with great voices, but they can all be effective hypnotists. It's not in the voice so much as how you use it. The reason I use the word try there is because I am setting it up as failure. I'm setting it up as the siren's going to try to take your attention away. That's the only time you use the word try. It's not the client's not going to try. Assume that anytime you use the word try, it's going to set up whatever's trying to fail. Right. I say to smokers, other smokers might try to take this away from you, and you're not going to let them. Cigarettes might try to call you back, and you're going to let them fail. That's the only time I use the word try. But when it comes to the client, you're just going to do it. This comes into play later on, because there are tests and there are challenges, and in some things, you'll use the word try. You'll be like, try to open your eyes, and you cannot. Try to open your eyes, and you cannot, because you want them to accept the idea that they cannot. So you use the word try to set them up for failure. There's another principle called utilization. Utilization means whatever you can use it. And Erickson did a lot of this. Here's the thing. If the client comes into your office with the idea in their mind that if you swing a pocket watch in front of their eyes, they're going to go deeply, instantly into hypnosis. They have that idea in their head. What do?
Yeah, you
use the pocket watch. That's utilization. So if the client comes in expecting to, go deep, take them deep, but also you use it if there are problems. Like if a siren goes by the window, you say, and as the sound of that siren fades away, you go deeper into hypnosis. Old emergencies just begin to disappear the more time passes. Things like that. If the client coughs, you say, great, and you're releasing more and more tension the more you cough. That's utilization. No matter what happens, it's okay. You're creating meaning, basically. If the client coughs, and you don't sit, you know, they could place the meaning on that as, oh no, I'm going to disrupt the session. If you change the meaning, your coughing means you're releasing tension. Your coughing means you're going deeper into hypnosis. They'll accept that. It's an easy suggestion to accept, and it's going to help them. In a big sense, you're creating meaning.